Well, welcome everybody. It's Saturday evening and you're looking at two bags of treasures there. I went with my friend across the road, Kathryn Marcou, to a thrift shop here in Saginaw today, and to an estate sale. And I could have spent a fortune, but I didn't. I ended up only spending $23. I was good. But I want to show you the pieces that I found, because I thought I found some pretty cool stuff. So I'm going to unpack the bags and show you what I found. Okay, the first thing I pulled out of the bag here is a December 1984 Playboy magazine, and it has the Suzanne Summers pictorial and interview in it, and so it's a nice issue. But I'm going to tell you what a weirdo I am. I bought it for not the articles, but the advertising. Some great advertising for video and stereo and camera equipment in there that I think will really go good in my collection of vintage advertising. So that was a nice find. I got that for $1. All right, now let's dig in here. Now, I was watching a video by who was it? Technoman, I believe. And he was doing a history of long playing records and the late 1940s war between LPs, long playing albums, and these albums, which were singles that, you know, they were singles, but together they formed a whole album. And so they're getting harder to find. I found two of those, $1.99 a piece, not a bad price. One Waltzland from Decca Records by Guy Lombardo and his Royal Canadians. And then Joe Stafford and Gordon McCrae in Kiss Me Kate. Some good stuff there. I found two older books, one on Depression Glass, 99 cents, and one on Depression Glass and American Dinnerware. And I bought them not because they'd be current with the prices and stuff, but because there's a lot of information in there that I could learn from. And then this is dirty as all get out right now, but it's a lovely smoky gray art glass piece from the 1970s, and as you tip it up, it's got the Ponto mark here on the bottom. It's got a lot of dust on it. They didn't charge extra for that. I got that for 99 cents. Nice piece, 99 cents. And I love antique and vintage movie equipment, and I bought this Nicorex movie camera with the General Electric light, and I got that for, it says $8 on there, I got that for $1, and I'm going to fix that up, and that'll be displayed right here in my living room with other vintage movie equipment that I have. Oh, and I forgot about this. Now this is in very bad shape, but it's still cool. It is a vintage family Bible, and I picked it up because of the notations in it, and there's papers and stuff between the pages, FCC license and things, that I thought it would make, it was definitely worth purchasing. And so I'll check that out more a little bit later. There was an unopened box of 8mm roll film, Kodak Kodachrome 25, which would have been used in that camera had it been used. Now let's go into this bag. There's some more cool stuff in here. Now this is a set of fish, shellfish, and these I paid 99 cents a piece for them, and they were, as you can see, made in Japan. I believe these probably were 1950s. Very pretty, and they will get worked into one of the shadow boxes that I make. And let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, This guy is really super cool. It is a Sir John Falstaff, Royal Dalton, and he would be a great purchase, but his hand is missing. But I purchased him anyways because I'm going to make him use him in one of my shadow box scenes, and I think he is just super cool. I know that these type mugs are very collectible, and if it was not missing its hand, it could be a $50–$60 piece. But I decided to give it a home anyways. Then there's a little like cork pad here for I don't know, by your stove. I'm trying to take the tag off. It was only 49 cents, but I bought it because even though it's in bad condition, I don't know if you see that, it says it's a pleasure serving. It's a pleasure doing of service. George's Dry Cleaners Incorporated, quality work, prompt service. 509 Shattuck Road, Saginaw, Michigan. Phone 754-8543. So I when I see Saginaw pieces, I pick them up. Then this was $2.99, and it's not you know, it's from the 1920s, 1930s, but it's in immaculate condition. There's no chips or dings or anything anywhere, and it's got the original Japan tag on the bottom, and it is just in beautiful shape. I love that piece. So there's that, and then what else have I got in here? I think these next pieces are pretty much part of a set. No, that plate that I just clanked isn't, but let's look at the plate first. Oh yeah, this is 49 cents. It's a cheese serving tray. I have two others which are fancier, but this is only the third one I've come across ever. And with the handle on the plate itself, it was used for serving cheese. There's no markings on it. It is stoneware or ironstone, and so it's quite a nice piece. No dings, no chips, nothing. It's in very good condition. Now, this next piece, I love this. It is really pretty. It's got a dragon on it, and it looks like maybe a peacock on this side. And what's super ultra special about this piece is that it's not missing its lid, as is often the case. So I got that with the lid and two matching teacups with a dragon on them. They're very pretty, and again, in really nice condition. This was made by, and I'm going to have to look up information on it, but it was made by the, let me turn this so I can read it, made by F.S. Lewell Company, Berkeley, California. So I'll look that up, and I'll let you know what I found. What I find on that powder. I've never come across that before. So that's the pieces I found today. I'm happy. I'm happy, and happy to show the pieces to you. Thanks for watching. God bless. It is only Sunday, and this week on my travels about so far, I have found some really great stuff by Urban Treasure Hunting. This really cool carpet, circa 1920s, I picked up in pretty nice condition, and I am going to use it as a wall hanging in my bedroom. I'm assuming it is from probably the 1920s, the way the backing looks and the way the front looks. But for its age, yeah, it has some wear, but not a tremendous amount. Nice piece to find. 2 blocks down from me. No, not even 2 blocks, but a block down from me, and laying on the curb. Alright, now this is the other carpet piece I found. It's a runner. It is very soiled. It's going to be a lot more difficult to clean up, but I bought some special cleaner to try on it. I think this is older than the first one, because if you look at the backing on it, it's sewn on. It says $49.99 on it. So when it was purchased, it wasn't a cheap item, and I believe it was purchased a long time ago. That's the only writing I see on it. And then along the road of urban treasure hunting, today I found, which really comes in helpful since I have 2 cats, I found an unopened bag of Tidy Cat cat litter with powerful odor control. Glade Tough Solutions. I found all stuff that I'll use. Here's a Fabuloso cleaner with nice fresh scent. Mr. Clean cleaner. Flea tick and lice killer. Toilet paper. 6 of these blue plastic bins that I can use for storage down in my bug out room, if you'll call. I don't. That's not the right term for it, but. And then a pool that is 186 gallon capacity. And they told me in the store that it didn't leak. The person just didn't want it, returned it, and so they had to put it back out, put it out in the trash. So I'm going to keep a record this week as I go along with stuff that I find, and I'll share my urban treasure hunting finds with you towards the end of the week. Well, I'll continue on with my urban treasure hunting video here today. I was walking past a local church here that was doing a giveaway, and I picked up some really cool items. First off, right up my alley, is this Lore of the Lakes history book of the Great Lakes here in Michigan by, of course here in Michigan, well not, anyways, by Dana Thomas Bowen. Really nice old book, and some really nice pictures and things in it. I'll enjoy this one immensely, and I'll probably be doing some videos based on that. Then I found this little like vase, and it was made in, let's see, turn it this way, handmade Manusukai's ceramic Rhodos Greece mythology, and it has some interesting figures on it, having to do, of course, with Greek mythology, which is what I just said, right? Right. Very nice little piece, though. It'll go in my collection. This plate, or platter, I saw it, I thought, you know, that's not that old. But as I looked at it more, it became apparent that it was rather old. The flowers are all hand-painted. Nice gold, like leafing along the edge. It's wearing in a few places, but not very many. So it's in really pretty condition. And it has in gold on the back an EH, and then the trademark, I don't know if it's focusing or not, says, let me lift it up here so I can get it closer to my eyes. Well, anyways, I can't read that part, but it's Bavaria, Germany. So I'm thinking probably 1920s maybe. And then to go with my Native American Indian collection, I don't know if this is actually an Indian-made basket. It's older. It has Indian designs on it. Native American Indian designs. It's not in too bad a shape, but I'm thinking it's probably 40s or 50s. I love the top of that, the design on there. Isn't that cool? Nice find. Then also found to use in one of my shadow box scenes these blue Christmas trees. I'll paint them a different color for my shadow boxes, but always looking for things like that to use in there. Then the stuff in this bag it's not old, but they're things that I'll use in shadow boxes that I make. Here's a Garfield Pez dispenser. Garfield's one of my favorite cartoon characters, and my other favorite cartoon character is Snoopy, and here he is, and you turn this and his little ears fly like a propeller, or no, here you go, you move them along, his little ears spin. And then I got a Donald Duck, a Mexico Donald Duck Olé, with a little like Mexican woven rug on his arm. I think this guy is from Pinky and the Brain. He's a little bit, you know, like these are not old pieces. This one is kind of vintage. When the Flintstones movie came out with John Goodman, McDonald's did a series of toys. This was one of the houses or buildings in the toys, and I have a special shadow box that I want to build with that. And let's come back over here for a minute. Then I picked up this box there, which it has black ribbon in it. I will use that again, shadow box material, 3 times zoom for my cell phone camera. Not old, but nice, this Mickey Mouse Christmas ornament. And it's plastic, but glittery and sparkly, and a nice ornament in good condition. And then in this box, though, is a set of Thanksgiving ornaments, which I don't have any. So there's a turkey candle holder, and here's a little Sundancer pilgrim girl, and here's a little Sundancer pilgrim dude, and here's a turkey salt shaker. Yeah, salt shaker. These were from 1997, made in China. Like I said, they're not very old, but they're cool. And then there's a cookie, or a turkey. I guess you could put sugar in it or whatever. Let me set that up here, and go something like this. Nope. Yeah, and it's missing a spoon, evidently, but it's got, anyways, like a sugar dish or bowl or whatever. So, and a little very heavy glass stand to use for something. When I talk about my shadow boxes that I do, let me show you just a couple since I'm right here by these. Here's a Christmas one that I did a number of years ago with, you know, these pieces, except for this piece, this one and this one, I found at the curb on the road. And then here's one of the Nativity with a little pink alabaster egg with a really little tiny hand-carved set of Jesus, Mary, Joseph, and a couple of the animals. And then with the Avon truck, I did that scene. This one with Avon cars and vintage figurines. And this one with a cast iron milk wagon. There are literally hundreds of these around my house, but then again, over the years, I figure I've made and sold probably around 5,000 of those scenes. And then, you know, picked up a few clothing pieces, a couple nice t-shirts, a sweatshirt type t-shirt from Puerto Rico, and since winter's coming on in the not too distant future, a nice red jacket shirt by High Sierra. And so those are nice finds too. So those are my treasures that I found today, and I'll wrap this video up on Saturday and publish it, so there's plenty of time to find more stuff.